Now I'm going to do this a little bit different. I made some earlier with the loaves of bread, and I actually took a container. Actually, on the Dollar Zone, there's like a 2 or 4 pack of these little containers for $1, obviously. And I used that to cut out my sandwich rounds. They turned out real pretty. You can use a biscuit cutter. You can use a glass. Glass works real well. Cookie cutters, they're great. But I've made some of those out of this, and this time around I'm going to take the pumpernickel bread, the little small cocktail bread, and make these. So let's get started. All right. We're going to blend the dressing. It's dry dressing. I use the Food Club Ranch. You can use Hidden Valley Ranch. I use about 3 tablespoons. I'm going to mix that in. Any dry dressing mix. We have several different flavors now on the shelf. I'm surprised at how many different kinds there are. And mix that with my cream cheese real quick. Like I said, I've got this really soft, so I don't necessarily have to use the mixer. Usually I'm washing the mixing bowl 3 and 4 times. But tonight I'm just going to cream this together. Okay, and this is going to be a little bit thick. And the trick is, if it's not to the right consistency or it's not softened enough, you can add a little milk. We're going to add some milk, but the more milk you add, obviously, the thinner it's going to be. Okay, it says 4 to 6 tablespoons. We're going to eyeball it in here. Sometimes with this cucumber recipe, sometimes you've got to actually go back and add a little bit more. You think you've just about got it, and when you start spreading them on the rounds. Just a little bit more. All right. Here we go. So it's kind of making a little spread to go on your cocktail rounds. There we go. And we'll get a knife and we'll start spreading. Easy said than done. All right, like I said, I've already cut some of the rounds. I used regular bread and cut it out with that cutter, but I thought to have something just a little bit different this go around. I knew I had 3. What you're supposed to do is cut your rounds about the size of your cucumber. You know, different times of the year the cucumber's a little bit of a different size. But I do them just like with this bread. You can do them just like this, put them on a tray, and they're beautiful. I used the English cucumber today. When it does get warmer outside, fresh cucumbers from the garden or local grown cucumbers would be excellent with this spread. We'll make it. I use the Food Club Dry Ranch dressing. It's on aisle 6. It's with the Hidden Valley Ranch. Some of these you can use too if you'd like. And you can dress these up however you like. We're going to sprinkle paprika on top. You can sprinkle it on top of the cucumber you like, but we usually sprinkle it on top of the sandwiches. It doesn't make quite as pretty presentation with the pumpernickel as it does with the regular sandwiches. I'll show you in just a moment the other sandwiches. But the pumpernickel, I think, is pretty in and of itself. Sure, that'd be great. Yeah, you could do sour cream. Sour cream would be fine. They all know I'm a heavy. I use heavy whipping cream. I use heavy cream with everything. If you're coming to find the diet recipes, I'm probably not the one on Monday nights to come see. We kind of stray away from that some weeks. Some weeks we try to be a little healthier. We're going to make lemonade in a moment, and you can use Splenda with it, but we did use real sugar this week. All right, we're just about through making some of these for our presentation. Now, English cucumber, you can get so many slices out of one, and you don't have all those seeds, and the skin is thin. You know, I've just started eating those in recent years, and I love them. And they actually keep a little bit better in your refrigerator. Like I said, I put 2 on some of these because this cucumber, I think I must have what was down the inside instead of the middle. There we go, there's some middle ones. And we'll start our lemonade. All righty. Set our cucumbers over here. Now, you can get any kind of paprika. Paprika gives things just a little bit of flavor. There's sweet paprika, there's regular paprika, there's a smoky paprika. You know, they're wonderful. People use them on deviled eggs and don't know what else to put them in. It is wonderful on pork, on chicken, on sandwiches. It just adds a little bit of a nice flavor, but it also adds some pretty color. Even on these pumpernickel sandwiches, you can see that it's pretty.